Hey, it's Kathleen. I'm coming to you guys with another video, and this one is my postpartum video, just giving you guys an update on how I'm doing, you know, since after baby. But yeah, she's doing great. Okay, so after being home from the hospital, I mean, everything was just, you know, everything is still kind of like, you're still trying to get used to things. Even though I'm a second-time mom, you know, you kind of still have to like get back in the swing of things, of knowing that you're not going to get any sleep, or, you know, all those good things. But for me, honestly, I think it wasn't that bad. Like this, I had a episiotomy, so the stitches, it took about a week for me to like no longer, you know, feel it anymore as far as like the discomfort. It was just a week, and then after that I was fine. Yeah, after that I was fine. You know, now with the whole breastfeeding thing, that was like really like, I don't know how people can get used to that feeling. Like, I don't know if it's my daughter's not latching on right, I don't know what it is, but I deal with like major soreness, like with my nipples and the cracking. I haven't had any bleeding or anything like that, but it's just extremely like sore to the point where I no longer want to put her on the breast, and I just sit there and pump all day, and just feed it to her via bottle, because that thing is nothing to play with. It hurts. So yeah, so I'm dealing with that. As far as bleeding and all that stuff, that only lasted, I think it only lasted about 2 weeks. No, I'm lying. I think it lasted about 3 weeks, either 2 to 3 weeks or so. I know it wasn't a month. I know some people are different. It wasn't a month for me. It was definitely about 2-3 weeks. As far as my stomach going down, that took, I'm not sure, because it's still going down now, because you know your uterus takes about, I think it takes about six weeks or something for your uterus to go back to size. Between 6 to 8 weeks it takes to go back to size. I'm currently 7 weeks postpartum, so I guess either around this time or maybe next week it should be back to normal size. Yeah, it should be back to normal size. As far as the weight loss, I've lost about 20 pounds, because I think I gained about 40 pounds in this pregnancy. So I'm currently now, I think, because I became a total of around 180, I believe. I think I'm now 160. Last time I checked, I was 160. I may be doing the math wrong, I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe 160. As far as baby, her belly button, not her belly button, but the umbilical cord, it fell off really soon, within a couple of days, because you know when they're like, when you're trying to change them, they're like fussing, they're moving, they're kicking, they're moving their legs around, and she did that and it just kind of like ripped off. I was so nervous because I thought something could go wrong with that falling off like that, but it actually is fine, and her belly button looks completely normal. It doesn't look distorted or anything. I really don't know what, like, as far as sleep, I started getting sleep about, I think, 2 weeks ago. It wasn't that she's sleeping through the night. What it is that she has this time frame where if she's like, she would feed like around 8ish, and then she'll sleep from 8 to like 12, and then from there 12 she'll feed, and then she'll wake up like between 10ish or 12, between 10, 11 or 12, she'll eat around that time, and then she'll wake up again around 2. But when she wakes up around 2, it's like she takes a longer time to fall asleep. Like, she won't fall back asleep till 4. So I was like, okay, let me try to go to sleep early. But being that I have a toddler, sometimes it's harder to get her down, especially if we don't normally sleep at that time. So I would have to like get her down and then try to sleep, but then with me trying to fall asleep, it'll already be 10 or 11. It's time for me to feed her. Then I feed her, then I put her down, and I only get that time frame between 10 or 11 or 12. to 2 to fall asleep and then wake up and do it again. So now what I've done is that I just fall asleep later. So I'll actually fall asleep around 12, and then at least now from 12 all the way to like 5, that's when she'll wake up. So doing it that way, I've been able to get sleep. I know a lot of people have a hard time getting sleep with a newborn, so I actually had to do that. And being that my husband is, you know, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Oh no, my battery's dying. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so he works. I'm a stay-at-home mom. My mother-in-law actually came to stay with me for like 2 weeks, and it was major help. So I was able to get a lot of rest with that. So I would definitely advise, if someone can come and spend time with you, that is the best route to take, because that first beginning period where you're not getting any rest, that is definitely, I would say, the time where postpartum can kick in. Postpartum depression can kick in, because you're so vulnerable, and you know, you're going through a lot of changes. Your hormones are up and down. So it's definitely best to have someone around you, someone who can help you during that time frame, because it makes such a difference, even if it's for a week or just the weekends. Because literally sometimes I would bring my daughter to her godparents just for the weekend, just so I can have a little break, because, you know, a toddler and a newborn, they both have different needs. So I definitely had to find time to make, you know, to really adjust to the both of them at the same time. So that is my postpartum 6-week postpartum video. If you guys have any questions, please don't feel free to ask me, whether it's pertaining to the toddlers, whether it's pertaining to acupuncture, whatever it is, please ask me. And if you guys are in the Broward area and you are into acupuncture, I have a great acupuncturist that I can refer you to. Let me know. I'll put her info down in the description box below, and you can check her out and tell her Kathleen sent you. But or if you guys have questions about that, or if you want me to talk about my experience with it, let me know. I can do that as well. And it's definitely made a difference in this pregnancy for me, because if you know my previous history, I had a lot of issues after having my first daughter, and it's crazy that during this pregnancy I had no issues, no complications at all. I was considered high risk. I was seeing the perinatalogist. I was seeing, you know, I had to get an ultrasound every month. So this pregnancy went by really smooth, even afterwards, because the cardiomyopathy did not come back. I'm doing a whole lot better, and I definitely think, of course, by the grace of God, because that's the only reason why I'm still here. But yeah, if that, along with, you know, me just being a lot more healthier, definitely made a difference in this pregnancy for me. So for all you guys who don't know about it, look into it. Look into functional medicine, because it really works, okay? Don't be stuck with taking prescriptions for the rest of your life. Really invest in, you know, being able to know what's going on with your body and doing better, because your health is the most important thing, because that's the only thing you have, and that's the only thing that you can honestly control, unless, you know, God forbid, you get into an accident or something like that. But still, invest in your health, okay? Because you are rich if you are healthy. So thanks. Sorry you guys, I forgot to show you my stomach. Just want to give you, this is my stomach 7 weeks after baby. So it's gone down a lot. I mean, the discoloration hasn't gone away yet, but I'm sure it will soon enough. Again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave the questions down below. I'll be more than happy to answer for you.